So I was having a parenting moment that I want to share because it brought on a form of self-reflection that I believe will aid other parents who are, seeking righteousness in parenting and to raise servants of God, and also help youth who may come across this video who are in that awkward stage of life. And in my situation in parenting, we've gotten to the stage where my child has matured mentally, emotionally, and that opens up my child for more spiritual maturing and enlightenment. And so as a parent, it comes to a place where I have to share my experience. And a lot of times, as parents, when we share that experience, it will be showing our, for lack of a better word, failure, shortcomings in our journey so that we learn lessons that can help our children not have to go a difficult path of learning or get into a space that we got to. And with being honest and humble enough to share those experiences, it may prevent our children from completely going down certain paths or having to find out things in difficulty, become better servants for God sooner than we did. And so the situation that we were addressing is that with this emotional maturity and mental maturity, it opens you up for a spiritual maturity. And with that spiritual maturity, you begin to find that happiness has a different definition. And just having food, clothes, friends, and all these things, it's not going to give you that everlasting happiness that is called joy. Our spirit beings are created to praise and worship Father God. So, with that being said, you have to take the time, young children and parents really emphasize this and teach this to your children, to create that relationship with God on your own. You have to pray. You have to worship, in song or by using your gifts that God has given you, whatever those gifts may be, devotional time to God. There's just going to come a place that cannot be filled by any and everything. And that leads me to making this video. Oftentimes the issue comes in with the parent-child relationship when the child is beginning to learn to fight that battle between the flesh and the spirit, because the spirit is calling out for God and godliness, but the flesh is calling out for things of the world. And because they are still children, that quick worldly satisfaction, can seem like enough. And sometimes children just don't take things of the spirit as seriously. That's why we're parents, we're guardians, shepherds over the children until they can get to that spiritual maturity. That's our job. And while they're going through that stage, Satan likes to try to put a gulf between the parent-child relationship, because the sin, which the child can't recognize as sin, they just see it as trying to be happy, feel that place of joy that it's our job to make clear and to show through example, can only be filled by a relationship with Christ. So they see the parent as constantly getting in the way of joy or happiness, when before the parent was the source of joy and happiness, because feed, clothe, provide entertainment, and those things used to be enough. But now the child is needing to learn a more mature personal relationship with the spirit, and the flesh is constantly coming against that. The flesh wants to watch TV, the flesh wants to be in a relationship, the flesh wants to eat food, the flesh wants clothes, the flesh wants the respect and admiration of peers, but the spirit just wants God. And the flesh is telling the child that the needs of the spirit are not important or real. We have to be living by an example so that child can trust us, to understand, like, my parent wouldn't lie to me. If there was something else that was going to fill this emotion, my parent would tell me. My parent would provide it, like my parent provided everything else. So I just wanted to share this, and maybe I will have more to add to it, because this is a part of me, being on my own journey in life right now. But I just thought that it was such a pivotal thought to share, to the community. Like I said, whether you are a parent, raising godly servants, which is what our children are. We're raising servants of God to be better servants than we were and quicker than we were. Or if you're a youth and you don't have godly parents, but in your soul, you know that there's something going on right now, and you need to know. I'm here to You know, God said, if you need a brother, a mother, a sister, I'll be that. And I'm here to be used as that right now, to be that older sister, to be that mother, or whatever it is that you're looking for, to guide you in godly advice at this time. And so, like I said, I may have more to add as I am being added to and growing on this journey, but I just pray this blesses somebody.